Whose footprints are these? I am so great.
Hello?
It's Shadow Master.
Now, our feature presentation.
Go!
Called New Direction. It's out of Central Pennsylvania. It's myself and Justin and a few other kids from Mifflinburg and the surrounding areas.
Mifflinburg.
Yeah. And we just get some live clips, interview a lot of bands, do a lot of crazy shit, go places and do stuff, and put it out.
Nice.
Issue 1 came out about a week ago. We're working on issue 2 right now.
Nice.
You have anything to say?
No.
Nothing.
I told you I'm not going to talk.
All right.
This one is about taking responsibility for yourself. This is an old song, it's called Purgatory.
This week's fanatic, the Gray AM.
My name is Michelle Erb, and this is my dog, Chris Murray. And I really, really like the Gray AM. I think they're all really, really cute, and I really want to meet them.
All right, hey, how's it going? My name's Mark Rizzo. I'm here with New Directions Fanatic. We're going down to see my good friend Michelle Erb. She sent in her stuff. She's been chosen as the Gray AM's #1 fan. She doesn't know we're coming down, so let's go down and see what she does when we tell her that she's going to see the Gray AM. All right, here's her dog Chris. How's it going, Murray? All right, here we go. She's down in the basement hanging out with her friends. I think they're looking up porno. Here we go. Here we go. Michelle. Hey, how's it going? Here she is. Michelle, I'm here to tell you that you've been chosen as the Gray AM's #1 fan. Oh my God. My New Directions fanatic. You've been chosen as a... What do you think? What do you think about that?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. She's blown away. You're going to meet the Gray AM. Come on. We got to get you into the car. Let's go. You're going to see him right now.
Chris Murray and everything.
Chris Murray, Edward Spagedward, Todd, Pat. Let's go. We got to go. Todd, come on. Come on. We're going over to their house right now. They're hanging out. Get up there. So Lisa Beach, yeah, I just want to ask you a question quick. What are your thoughts on New Direction?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know who New Direction is? They're people who clone the sheep.
Have no idea. Don't have...
The sheep in Scotland, Dottie, what? Dolly? Dolly is the clone sheep. What are your feelings on cloning? It's a big, controversial issue. What are your feelings?
I think it's a good thing to know how to do as long as it's not taken too far.
Okay, alright, thanks a lot. You have a Merry Christmas.
So, what do you think about those people that think in New Direction?
It's a good cause.
New Direction is definitely good.
It's a good thing to have, and as long as it's not abused. See, that's good shit, man.
Okay.
Neil Donovan, how's it going? Can I ask you a few questions here quick?
Yeah, what's going on?
What are your feelings on New Direction?
On what?
New Direction?
What on earth is that?
A rapper who was shot in New York City last week, I believe.
I've never heard of him.
You've never heard of New Direction? Well, then, what are your feelings on the whole, rap promoting violence issue?
Does rap really promote violence?
That's what I'm asking you,
I don't think it does.
Okay, well, there we have it. New Direction does not promote violence.
No, he got shot.
He did get shot, but who's to say it was his fault? All right, keep rolling.
How you doing? I'm standing here with Duncan and Rob, by the grace of God, out of Louisville, Kentucky. You guys want to tell us a little about the show?
The show?
Tonight's show.
Okay, well, I can tell you our perspective is, we had broken up for a little while, and Tommy, our drummer, his wife's getting ready to have a baby, so we figured we would get together and do a benefit show in Louisville. My band, the Alcee Lake, was supposed to play tonight, but we had to cancel. So by the grace of God, was practicing, so we're like, hell, we'll play it. So it worked out. That's cool.
All right, what do you think of the Bloomington Fest? Like the whole thing all together, everything involved with it.
I think it's cool. Like Steve's done a really good job. Like he's trying not to have like big headliners. Like every other fest is like we have X this and that headlining, and all the kids come and don't care about the movement. But this is like they're trying not to have big bands. They're trying to do it low key so that people will come just for the fest.
I think the volunteer work is amazing. I think it's a really great idea. I think that, typically this scene is the people that talk a lot and don't ever put their money where their mouth is, and and they don't go out, they don't do a lot of volunteer work, they don't get involved in the communities. I think it's a great way to do that. Celebrate Steve's attempts. And
cool.
Where do you guys get the inspiration to write your music and lyrics?
Oh wow, that's kind of a tough one. Well, I mean, like speaking, you don't get this a lot in the scene anymore. It's like Rob and I have been around for a very long time. I got my first record in 1982, in this scene, and kind of got into it. So, like, with
long before I was into it.
Yeah, well, we're codgers, bad hips and all. But we really, it's a matter of like, this sounds so ridiculous, but this is the truth. We kind of tap into the like more primal, rage feelings inside of ourselves, because when we were 16, it was there. We were going through puberty. We were angry at everything, and now it's like you really have to, we try to reach inside ourselves and refine it. And lyrically, my view is that, Rob really tries to present new ideas to people instead of saying, hey, I mean, everybody that comes to these shows knows, rape is a bad thing, racism is a bad thing, but have they ever looked at, aspects like how we treat the less fortunate handicap or global economy versus local economy, how Walmart drives all this shit out of, like, small shops out of business.
Yeah, that's interesting.
basically.
We love Ozzy Osbourne. And that's
he
not a joke.
basically covered that. I think that I derive a lot of lyrical inspiration from things that happen, things that affect us personally. And generally lately, a lot of these fests break down to discreetly different. Gosh, I'm shooting from the hip too. Losing it, gambling, losing.
We're changing panoramic views.
Oh, panoramic views.
Yeah, it seems there's a car coming.
I think that a lot of these fests and a lot of the bands today, they talk about a lot of very specific issues. But I think that at this point, it seems that generally, I mean, I'm really concerned and been really moved just by the way people treat each other and the relationships between people and the relationships between people and themselves and the view that people have of themselves, by our kind of clouded society mirror. I guess that I am just not really making sense. I'm a little bit out of it. So, bring Duncan back.
Pre-show mode.
Pre-show mode. You can't get that.
That's cool. You have a question. All right. What do you... I think a lot of times in interviews people ask what's negative about the scene, so I'm just going to ask you guys, being veterans, what do you see now that kids are bringing to the table that is positive, that is, inspired you guys looking at the younger kids, starting up things and doing things, just what are kids doing that's really positive and that you would like to encourage them to continue doing?
That's very good. Empowerment. It's all about empowerment. I mean, the kids these days, I mean, like, it was like, we've gone through so many phases. I've seen so many phases, and now we're in the, as I like to label it, the post-grunge phase. Like in the early 90s, everybody, like, the scene exploded.
Nirvana.
Yeah, really affected the scene and made it big, and there's a lot of money, and everybody's throwing money around, and everybody got big egos, and, I'm not saying that at all that I was not included in that. Everybody was affected. And I think now it's going back to a more refined personal atmosphere. I see a lot of good labels starting, people that aren't out to make cool shirts and make money and try to get to MTV. A lot of, like, grassroots labels that are just there to put out good music. And I love seeing that. I love seeing people, like, get politically involved, I think everybody has a political level. And I think that we can all be a little more sincere about what we're doing. I'm not saying everybody has to boycott everything, but, you know, I mean, I haven't shopped in Walmart in years and years because of my, and that's just one little thing I'm doing to try to, donuts. Tommy's bringing donuts to the scene.
You guys have anything else to say? Anything else you want to end on? Like, I know you said that you just got back together. Are you going to be playing any more shows, or just
we're
kind
definitely
of taking a
benefit for Tommy? And as of that, we're just kind of batting it around to see. We love doing it. You know, we all have other bands, other projects, but we love this. It's so recreational for us. We did some really amazing tours. We've met great people. We've had a chance to say, hey, here's something that we learned through our years. Hopefully, you know, you'll be able to draw from it and not be like, people be like, oh God, you know, here they go again. Rob and Duncan and Tommy and Robbie, they all just want to tell me how to live my life. We just want people to have a good time.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Your friend smokes crack? He's an idiot.
Standing here with Dan and Pete from Short Millie. They're from Cincinnati, Ohio. We're at the Bloomington Fest. Can you tell us a little bit about the band?
We've played for like 6 years, and we toured for 2 months this summer. The whole East Coast and all of the Midwest, and it went really well. We met a lot of cool people, and it's been fun. Now we play Bloomington Fest.
Who else did you play with on your tour?
A lot of like local bands all over the country, so it was really awesome.
Like a lot of house and basement shows.
Tried to stay out of the clubs. We didn't play any 18 or 21 or older shows. Played all these shows.
We don't like sound systems, like the one tonight.
It's awesome.
That's it.
What do you think about the Bloomington Fest, the whole deal going on with it?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of people. It's cool. It's a good cause.
Good to see.
All right, and do you have anything coming out? Any more tours that the kids should know about?
We're putting out a split 7-inch with National Acrobat, and that's pretty much it. We're going to be writing a lot of songs until next summer and tour this winter. So
awesome.
Play weekend shows every weekend as far as we can drive and see what happens.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a party thing night. So we decided to grocery shop. This is my friend who has a munchie.
How you doing? Pretty good.
And you're making this video because right now.
So, you guys are making some videos?
That's fun. They shoot it like McDonald's and shit, right?
It's going on like public TV because my parents will fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If it did, it'd be in Pennsylvania. Would they see it?
No. They're in Saudi Arabia.
No.
They don't care.
Well, I doubt it's going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. I doubt it too. Are these guys with you?
No.
No? They said they had the munchies too. No? Yeah, the munchies? It's cool. I can't wait till the punk rock concert, man. It's gonna be sweet.
Stop by Rhino's on Walnut Street tomorrow night. $6.
$6 all the way. It's worth it, man.
All right.
Can't wait. Put me on TV. I love you.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
Check you later, man. I'm getting some ice cream.
All right.
I dig ice cream.
Ask you a few questions here. What are your feelings on New Direction? I know it's a little obscene, and maybe they're a little young to be talking about it. I don't know. Okay, so they giggle. It's a new. If anybody giggles. All right, are we rolling? Come on. Excuse me, sir. Could I ask you a question, quick? No? Okay, thank you. Could I ask you a few questions, quick?
I don't know. Depends on what the question's about.
What are your feelings on New Direction?
Well, if you're going to have one, you got to have it that way, right? I mean, it's not good like you guys are sitting in class, what, 11th, 12th grade? Pop one? Man, that's not happening. You got no place to go with it, right? Got to be nude. You got to have some place to go with it.
Yeah. All right, thanks. Yep.
Hey, have a good day.
All right. Happy holidays. Excuse me, sir. Could I ask you a question quick here? What are your feelings on New Direction?
New Direction?
Yeah. It's the strip club that's going across the high school or elementary school in Shamokin Dam.
I'm sorry, I knew nothing about that.
Yeah. What are your feelings on that type of an issue as a whole?
Personal preference, I guess. Me myself being involved in a relationship, personal preference is not to go there. Single people, personal preference may be to go there.
Right.
So.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Happy holidays. Go on. Come on. Hey. Give me some. Strip club. Yeah. Hey. Fuck it. Are you taping this? All right. Come on, hey. Come on. A little bit of window action here. Huh? I got a few questions, man. Just fucking answer them. What are your feelings on New Direction?
New Direction. No, I couldn't really say.
Yeah, New Direction. Does it ring a bell? No.
It rings a bell, but I don't know.
It's the company that found a cure for cancer.
Alright.
That's great.
Also, the side effects.
Yeah, there's side effects like genital warts, dry flaky rashes, all that sort of stuff, vomiting, nausea. Am I killing tunes there, man?
No.
A little bit rude. So what are your feelings on New Direction? Come on.
I don't have any feelings on New Direction.
Okay, here we're talking to two basically worthless idiots. They don't really care about much. They're like, ooh, New Direction, let's cure cancer. You know, they don't give it. I farted. You know.
Alright, thanks.
So, alright, thanks a lot. Yeah, go have fun in your car and your nice expensive houses, your nice heated houses. People are dying on the street. Happy holidays. I don't know why I feel.
Okay, I'm ready. Outside of the Gray AM, what do you spend your time doing? Jobs, etc.
You stink. Answer the question. Tell them what you do, Ed. You play video games. That's what you do.
I don't work. I stay at home, watch porn, and play video games.
That's what we do. Speak for yourself, asshole. No, sorry. I fix computers and work in radio, but that sounds a lot more productive than it is. So.
I sell sunglasses. Please cut that out of the interview.
I also install satellite dishes for Prime Star and DirecTV to give white trash their wrestling.
I work at the college.
What college?
New college.
Would that be Bucknell College?
Uh-huh.
What do you do there?
I cook. That's what I do.
You're making me nervous. So that's my problem. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You're making me cry. Can't take a breather.
By the time this hits the streets, you'll have a split CD with the Juliana Theory and online drawing. Okay, I'm not gonna do this.
Come on.
Okay. Should I do that question over? Okay. On One Day Savior Records, how did that all come together?
Are you nervous?
I don't know. Oh. No, Juliana Theory just asked us if we wanted to do it. So we were like, oh, okay. Basically, we want to put out as much as possible. Like any stupid kid.
What do you think I'm putting out?
Yeah.
No way. I'm Peter Pan. All the cool kids, Peter Pan.
Basically, if anybody has whatever it takes, so like $1,000 or $800 to put out a 7-inch, I don't care. Like they have it, we'll put a record out. It doesn't matter. Like I don't care if the kid wants us to put it out and he keeps the 7 inches in his room and collects them or whatever. Like just as long as the record's out there, you know.
Chris, I heard a rumor that for one of the songs on this CD you didn't have any lyrics for it while you were playing live. Is that true? And if it is, can you tell us about it?
For an entire tour, I sang na 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 for the whole time, and nobody noticed.
Nope. No.
I did a good job at fucking everybody over.
You're hitting the studio in about a week to record an EP for Law of Inertia Records. How did you hook up with them?
We did this comp with them about a year ago, year and a half, some shit like that.
and then did an interview after the comp for his zine, and he just asked us if we wanted to do a record, and following the Chris Murray philosophy, we were like, yeah, sure, that's cool. So we hooked it up, and it's getting done if we get it written in time. So yeah, it's under control. So that's how that deal happened, I guess. And then Pat's been, having sex with him, so that helped out a lot.
Actually, it was didn't he like call us up and talk to us for a little bit about like doing an interview or whatever, and then he found out the.
I said we did an interview for Zine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I won't say the other part.
When will the CD be released?
Good. He means around February.
In a few weeks, you'll be doing a short tour. What are you looking forward to on the trip?
Dude, that's a horrible question. I don't want it.
Double bleh.
Ask the question again. What is the question?
What are we looking forward to about being on tour in a few weeks?
We aren't going to the West Coast. I'm kind of sad about that.
Anything that gets me out of Sunbury or Selinsgrove or Central Pennsylvania is good with me.
Let me get that.
Todd, I've heard Chris has a problem with sometimes saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, I don't want to really go into it, but let's just say that, like, Chris has a wonderful, wonderful habit of just opening his mouth and, like, totally saying something that makes him look like the biggest asshole on the planet because he hasn't thought about it and, like, taken into consideration the people around before he said it. So it's pretty funny because he always seems to do it, like, at some place where we're already kind of the center of attention, and then, like, you just feel like you want to crawl out of your skin. You can laugh at it afterwards, but it's pretty bad. But I won't embarrass him by telling specifics.
What advice would you give a young band who is about to go on their first tour?
Don't eat. Save your money. Don't eat.
Don't eat. Save your money. Gamble.
South Carolina, you can gamble. You got what it takes to be a winner.
Make sure your van doesn't pop.
I'd have to go with Pat on that. Make sure your van is working good, and no matter how good you get it working before you leave, something will, like, severely screw up while you're on the road. But that's the biggest thing. Save your money because you're going to be spending a lot more than you think you are.
Make sure you take a fifth person along, because that fifth person will be the person that will save you. If you're in a band and you're on the road for like a couple months or something like that, no matter what goes on, you're gonna want to kill somebody in the band. Like during that like month and a half or two or whatever, like you're gonna want to kill somebody in the band. So that fifth person is gonna be your savior, because they're gonna be the one you're gonna be able to talk to all the time. So take an extra, like, one or two people or something like that, and that'll like help out a hell of a lot.
Pat, you guys are known for your crazy and energetic live show. Can you tell me about the craziest show you've played with the band?
I don't know. Every show, we try to keep the energy level high. Well, we used to break stuff a lot, but we try not to do that anymore. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's just basically the way things happen. It's the way I know I feel about the music, and I think how everyone else feels. It's just how it comes across when we play live. So it might I don't know. It just kind of happens that way.
Eddie, how much money have you lost this week gambling on the internet?
No, come on, seriously.
Give
me that. I know he's lost at least $200. Maybe more.
There's this guy, right? He's in this band. It's called Mid-Course in July. Stay away from him. Just stay away from him. He'll suck you in. He'll be like, look, it's internet gambling. Best thing ever. We're going to be millionaires.
Did you lose your truck at all this week?
To Justin. I cut him for his truck.
Is that your truck? Yep. He doesn't know how to drive, though.
Okay, now look at Eddie and say compulsive. And denial. Those two words are very evident in his life.
What is your obsession with mullets all about, and have any of you ever had one?
Yeah, I had one. All during middle school and then partially in the 9th grade.
I had them too. You know, I like mullets.
Are you really trying to pick up chicks with this or something?
No, I mean, I like chicks with mullets.
No, I don't think I ever had a mullet. But I think, you know, you can't really... It's, you know, we grew up in the 80s when it was cool, and so it really doesn't matter right now. You know, like, back in the 80s, it was okay to have a mullet, basically what I'm saying, so...
But right now?
Yeah. Right now, it's not cool, and we don't know how you could think it's cool. And if people want to like make themselves look like a jackass, we have no problem laughing about the entire thing.
But if you're on a hockey team and you kick ass, it's okay.
What are your New Year's resolutions?
Don't give it to me.
New Year's resolutions suck. I don't make them because, like, if you're gonna do something or change something or whatever, you should just do it. And who gives a shit if it's January 1st?
What he said. I want to be in porn.
I want to watch Eddie.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I would have to concur with Eddie on that.
That was a question? Oh, okay. Is there anything else you would like to say?
Now it's our turn.
Go ahead, ask her a good one, Eddie.
Outside of your normal life, what do you spend your time doing? Jobs, etc.
Well, I work at a nursing home.
Okay, that's good. By the time this hits the street... No, that won't work.
Wait a minute, wait. Have you ever accidentally tripped, fallen, and ended up with a broom shoved up your ass?
No.
She's lying.
That only happened to me. Once. Just once.
Well, 3 times. If you count, like, you know, just having it shoved up your ass.
How much money have you lost gambling on the internet this week?
I'm not old enough to gamble.
Oh. What? It's the internet. It doesn't matter.
I know, but...
You got a credit card. You can fly.
I don't.
Woo!
Check out www.scatlovers.com. You'll love it.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
If anybody else, you know, gets this and stuff, you know, just, you know, come on over to our house. You know, we got like lots of golden anniversary to go around and lots of sriracha and and you can come on over and we can hang out and play video games all night long and gamble on the internet.
We're gonna have Casino night. Bring your money.
Compulsive.
Hey, if one of your good friends is always talking about having sex with your mom, chances are he probably wants to.
You start off by telling us who you are and what band you're in.
Scott Vogel, buried alive. My friend Patrick from True Blue, Germany.
Okay, as a band, what are your goals and what is your message to the audience?
Well, what are our goals and our message? I'll take care of the message first. We have songs dealing with negative and positive aspects of the hardcore scene in hopes that it will open people's eyes up and try to strive for something better, because I think a lot of times things get lost in things like fashion and who can be the toughest in the pit and who has the most colored vinyl and who has the oldest t-shirt. A lot, that stuff is fun and everything, but sometimes it gets lost that people should be using their head and have some shit in their heart and not always talking so loud. So we have songs like that. We have some songs about animal rights, some songs touching on my feelings on religion. We have a song, the second song on our CD is called Kiss of Death. It's kind of about HIV and AIDS, how it's kind of spread, not in all cases obviously, but what the song is saying is it's spread because of our lack of taking the consequences for our actions, like whether you obtain it from sex because you don't wear a condom or because you use needles that other people use. That's what that's about. Not saying in all cases, because there's obviously a lot more to it, but in a lot of cases that's what that's about. And just some songs about problems I see in the world in general and stuff like that. Oh, and our goals? Well, our goals are to, first of all, to have fun and stay young. We want people to, get our releases and read our lyrics. And just to be able to, play a show like this with so many of my friends from across the country and people from Europe and stuff. And being able to travel for free. I mean, we just did a 6-week tour. We played in everywhere from Maine, if you know where that is, to Seattle, to California, to Texas. So, I mean, we got to go across the whole country for free, and that kind of makes everything worth it. Is that what you were looking for?
Yeah, definitely. We in New Direction noticed that a lot of your songs are about death and dying. Now, if we paid for it, would you be willing to take some counseling for this?
No, it's if you just sit down and read our lyrics, it's gonna look kind of negative. But if you see us play or talk to me and read an interview, every song I explain stuff. It's in the hopes that you open your eyes and see what we're doing to ourselves and to each other, and trying to bring everything to the surface so it can be resolved in order to have a more positive world and hardcore scene and stuff. So it does, if you read the lyrics, it says death and kill in about every single song, but I don't know. That's why the title, The Death of Your Perfect World, is kind of the whole thing.
Who do you feel is the best up-and-coming band?
True Blue, straight out of Germany. Now, there's a lot of good bands. They're really good. There's another band from Europe I really like called Born From Pain. And up-and-coming bands around here that people just need to fucking check out are like Every Time I Die from Buffalo is fucking amazing. Death Threat from Connecticut, they've been around for a little while, but they're fucking awesome. Walls of Jericho from Detroit. In Truth from Chicago. Next to Nothing from Ohio, so good. Who am I forgetting? I love the band Dust to Dust. They usually have the shirt on. They're fucking awesome. I don't know. There's so many. So basically, I just want people to realize that there's shows going on all the time, and you'll see a show with, say, a band like us playing, and maybe 50 people, 100 people show up, and then Hatebreed or something will come through and there'll be 500 people there, and I don't understand nothing against Hatebreed, you know, great for them, but I don't understand what these other 400 people are doing when a smaller band comes through, because if you never heard of them, that they may blow you the fuck away and you'll never know about it. So I think people just need to support hardcore, whether you know the band, like the band. Without people there, nothing can happen, no bands can travel, nothing like that. So
Okay, tomorrow there's going to be a nationwide vote to change the national anthem. Your choices are A, Queen, We Will Rock You. B, Striper, To Hell with the Devil. C, Bismarcky, Just a Friend. You can have a write-in vote too.
I'll go with AC/DC. Highway to Hell.
Alright. Any last words?
No, I touched on a couple of things in there. Our record just came out 4 months ago. If you could pick that up, it'd be great. We'd totally appreciate that. Whoa, Ozzy. Other than that, we're going to be touring. When will this be out? In the next?
We're in school right now, so we're getting everything together this fall and putting out by January.
Okay, so we're doing a tour, so that won't matter on this. That's about it. I appreciate you guys for giving us some exposure, and that's about that.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, we're standing here in front of a Circuit City in York, Pennsylvania. We're here to find out what people really think about New Direction. And it's freezing. Sir, can I take a moment of your time to ask you a question? Okay. He's in a hurry. He's got to exchange something. I think that was a crock of shit. She's with him. Ma'am, can I have a moment of your time to ask you a question? Oh, okay, she's on a mission. She can't answer any questions. Yeah, I think we're just getting crocks of shit left and right. Okay, here we are We're now in front of Borders Books, and we're gonna see if we could get some people here. I guess that's about it. We don't want these little kids because they don't know shit about what's going on anyway. Or should we take a moment of your time to ask you a question? All right.
The people here in New York are very fucking rude.
As you can see, no one's willing to even give you any time to ask them a question. David Hasselhoff eats dead bait.
Okay, I'm here with the Enkindels, and first of all, I'd like to say that your show rocked tonight. It was one of the funniest shows I've seen in a while. It was really great, and I also like to say I don't know, I'm not really familiar with the Enkindels, and could you tell me something about the band that everyone like me who is unfamiliar with your work should know?
Give me this, Junior. Enkindels are a rock and roll band from Louisville, Kentucky, and we have been for quite some time. Whereas nowadays, in this little scene that we're in, the hardcore scene, a lot of the bands get up there, they play their rock, they turn their back to the kids, they walk away, and they say the thing. The Enkindels are all about the rock and roll spirit. We try to make it fun, try to make it interactive, we try to do something a little bit different. I think that a couple of years ago, I realized in punk rock, the entertainment level was at an all-time low, and I decided to kick in and do what we do, and it's just the way the rock and roll makes us feel, and we're accomplishing, and we're trying to do something that other bands aren't necessarily doing, and I guess I need to look into the camera, but so that's what the Enkindels are trying to do. We're just trying to, give a rock show to the kids.
One of the goals at New Direction, it's our video zine, is to focus on the positive. We feel that a lot of times we hear interviews asking about all the negative things that are going on. And so I'm going to steal a question from one of our co-zine makers, I guess you say. And what is the most positive thing that you've seen within the scene since you've been in it?
I think that you see positive stuff happen all the time, and that it's not like I've seen us change the world or anything, but I'd have to say, like, tonight is a positive thing that Mike and his wife, two people that met through this thing, punk rock. It's hard. We'll just call it punk rock to make it easy. But two people that met through this are going to get married and spend hopefully the rest of their lives or a great portion of their lives together. And I think that's amazing. I don't think you could ask for anything more than that, because that has nothing to do. It has something to do with punk rock, because it's where they met and it's a bond they have and it's something they enjoy together. And they were nice enough to have all these people be a part of their celebration. But once again, we're just like every other large group of people. We meet one another, we fall in love, we fight, we argue, and it's belonging to a community. And I think that's a positive thing. And it's also, for me, it's rewarding to see a lot of kids come out to shows, a lot of younger kids that could be doing a lot of worse, other more bad things, to say it grammatically correct, than to be at a rock show. You know what I mean? Like, I think that kids that grow up in this scene or whatever tend to be a little bit more smarter, a little bit more aware than your average kids. I think it should be an extra credit thing for all the schooling that these young children are going to.
Okay. If you won $1 million tomorrow in the lottery, what would you do with it?
If I won $1 million tomorrow in the lottery, I would just reinvest it in all the things that I do. I would reinvest it in the rock band, and spend it on what it is that I feel is important, the different projects I do, and to flow money to people that I think are doing important things. Like, I would reinvest it in people and stuff that I do. You know what I mean? Now, I already got, I got what I want. Like, I got the car that I want and stuff like that. And I'm a pretty fortunate guy. If there's something I want, I work for it and I achieve it. And I think that with more money, I could just put more into the things I do and enjoy them more, and hire a really good backup band and get rid of all these guys and finish all my tattoos. And I'd probably fuck a lot more bitches. And don't show this to my wife, though. And, do a little fucking heroin because it'd be affordable. But no, I just put it back in the things that I like. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't get like a dollar symbol swimming pool or anything because I just won the money. I didn't do anything profound to earn it. Like, I'm a blue collar man at heart, even though I'm wrapped up in a white collar world. You know what I mean? I just got simple man values.
Okay, tomorrow there's going to be an election, or a nationwide vote to change the national anthem. Your choices are Queen, We Will Rock You, Striper, To Hell with the Devil, or Bismarcky, Just a Friend. What do you choose, and why?
Which one you go with then? Bismarcky? I go with, I don't know, like something something along the line of like fuck foreigners. You know what I mean? Like, is there anything that's against foreign people? Like, what songs against foreign people? Like, I don't know. I'd pick a Screwdriver song. No, I don't know. Out of those three songs, I mean, Queen's pretty cool. You know what I mean? But then all those pal heads in the desert might start bucking up to us if they think that we're representing too hard. I'm just here for comedy, man. You can't take it. You can't ask me a serious question because I don't have a serious answer in me. I've already said all my emo stuff.
Okay, any last words?
Dude, you call this an interview? I can fucking talk for days. Come on, let's really talk. What do you really want to talk about? Yeah, well, we're just going to talk and you're just going to take the best. Okay. What do you really want to talk?
Yeah, give a good story.
What's a good tour story, Ben? It's hard to tell tour stories to a video camera because some of them are offensive. Like the ink and dagger stories, like you can't really tell any of that stuff. No, what do we really want to talk about here? Why are you doing a video, Zine?
Actually, we're seeing David's dad was showing.
Oh, no, yeah.
No, actually, I got to take.
Why do you do a video, Zine?
We do a video zine because something to do. We're just we're messing around with the camera before Mark got a camera here.
Yeah.
And we started taping shows. And we're like, what if we started
You want to be active.
Yeah.
You want to be proactive. You don't want to be another schmuck that pays. How much did it cost to get in tonight? $10? That's too cheap. It should be 20. So for argument's sake, you don't want to be another guy that pays $35 to go see the Enkindels and doesn't feel involved. You want to be part of the thing. Yeah, I mean, that's why I do the band, you know what I mean? You and I, right here, same level. If you were different, you'd be in the pit at the fucking Warped Tour, hanging out with all your buddies. But not that there's anything wrong with the Warped Tour, because of course, when you play the Warped Tour, you sell records, and it really is all about selling records. Sponsored by the Warped Tour? Are you really? Because if those people are watching, I can always use some new kicks. I might not wear them on stage, but, you know, I'll wear them around. I'll represent them. Let me see. Let me ask you another question. What did you enjoy about the Enkindels performance this evening?
I guess the MTV, the
humor. Yeah. The humor.
Yeah, definitely the humor, and also the one song you played. It's on the initial comp.
What a trash.
Yeah, I love that song. I really like that.
Let's ask you, what do you think that song's about?
Probably about some guy who likes a girl. Something about,
It's about a guy that wants to fuck a girl. No, seriously, what do you think it's about? Fucking bitches, man. Haven't you learned anything so far? Come on, it's about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I'm talking sex, boy. What are you talking? Yeah. No, you think it's about a guy who likes...
Yeah, a guy who likes a girl, and something about, if I had, like, something about...
Keep going, you're on a roll.
Something about, yeah, this isn't on here, but it's about a guy who wants a girl, and he wants to really find out if she wants him around, I guess.
And that's what the song means to you?
That's what I got out of it.
And do you enjoy that, and does it pertain to you?
Yeah.
Because, see, to me, that's what writing the song is about, because, like, I break everything down in little bits and pieces of stuff that, like, each line for line is, like, a different little thing out of my life. And for you to be able to listen to it and get something out of it, that's great. You know what I mean? And you asked me earlier, what do I think? What's positive out of this for me? I'm not on stage trying to change the world, because there's other bands that are doing that and are far more into the politics and pull those things off. But for me to know that you maybe have drove in your car and listened to that song and it made you feel a certain way, what more could I ask for? You know what I mean? Like, that's everybody's dream with getting in a band, you know? And maybe I only rock in front of like 200 people tonight, not 200,000 people like I dreamed. So what? You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that is completely rewarding, and that makes me feel like I'm, you know what I mean, made it at what I do. And aside from all the, you know, fucking bitches jokes and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's just loosening up, relaxing, you know what I mean? It's like a joke, you know? Like when you don't know somebody and you don't know what they're saying, you're like, what's going on? But I'm just trying to kick everybody in the ass and loosen things up, you know, like, you know, just TV personality. Ask me another question. Come on, we're rolling now. Give me this. Get rid of that shit.
Okay, I don't know,
if you were in a band, what would you do?
What would I do? You mean, what would I play, or what would I...
No, like, what would your angle be? Because it's a hard thing, because there's, like, a bit of you that wants to do this, there's a bit of you that wants to do that, and it's hard to find your niche of, like, what it is that you really want to do. And what would be your thing?
Yeah, it'd be,
I tell you, wearing suits all the time sucks.
It'd be probably political, but it wouldn't be, like a militant political. If you don't do it my way, I don't like it.
But you see, the thing is that it's not necessarily the bands that are militant political, it's their fans and their fan base that takes it to that level. And a lot of the bands never want anybody to get hurt or anybody to get harmed, because that represents what they're doing and what they're trying to accomplish. So that's a misconception, you know what I mean? And it's like, if I'm up there talking shit and somebody like takes something I do seriously and shoots up with heroin, that's ridiculous, you know? Because like, I'm a straight edge kid and I've been a straight edge kid for a long time, but I don't need to tell you all that, because you're smart kids, you know? You wandered into this for a reason, because you're like a learning mind and you want to do this instead of, I don't know, cruise the cool strip in your town and hang out at DQ and talk about, I don't know, cars or makeup models. I don't know what kids do these days. I'm out of the loop. But it's like, that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, I even lost my train of thought because the making models joke was good, but, you know, like, to me, what are we talking about? If you were in a band, oh yeah, and the audience thing like that, you know, like, and another thing you got to think about, when you're in a band and you try to be political and you do something, one time you let your guard down and you do something kind of in the gray area and everybody's down on you, dude. Being in a band changes things. It toughens up your skin, you know. Ask the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I will. If we ever interview the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I will ask them.
No, seriously, they're good friends of mine. I can hook it up if you want to. We hang out at the VMA all the time, you know, Video Music Awards. See, I got hardcore kids that admit they watch MTV, and when you're on stage, you're like, who here watches MTV? Everybody's like, I ain't raising my hand. But the thing is, if you were out there listening to anybody, or like if you went to school with them or worked at Little Caesars with them, they'd be like, hey man, what about Kid Rock? I mean, I don't really like them, but Run DMC's bad, dude. Them guys are old school. Run DMC Come to the Wall's bad. You know what I mean? Like, we all watch MTV. I mean, you know, most of us do. Some of us watch it just to scrutinize it. Word check? Scrutinize. All right, I got the word check. So, you know, that's how it rolls. Actually, it's, okay, Command W, okay. All right, go on.
How about, No. Yeah, have you ever owned a pair of leather pants? Oh, have you?
No.
Do you know any good leather pants stories?
Well, I'll tell you this. I wear leather shoes because it's hard to get around not wearing leather shoes. Because I am a slave to fashion, and I feel bad for that. And I've only bought one wallet, and it's lasted me. It was the first thing I bought when I got my first job when I was 16, and I've had that same leather wallet forever. So I'm cutting down on that. But I've never bought leather pants. But I own the shit out of vinyl pants. I got white vinyl pants, silver vinyl pants. Silver ones I wore to a Buffalo New Year's show, and everybody looked at me like I was crazy. At one time, I was going to this gay club where I live that I like to go dancing because I like dance music a lot. And these dudes was walking behind me, and the guy goes, girl, his ass looks like a baked potato, and it is done. And I was stoked, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, what's up, dude? Give me some sour cream, you know? But, so vinyl pants I'm way into, and I'll tell you this. Like, you got vinyl pants on, you go out with your girl, you go out to the dance club or whatever, and you're like, man, I'm going to go home, and we both look good, and things are going to get going. No way. Because your ass and nuts smell so bad that it kills the romance. You're peeling them off, you're like trying to get them off, and you're doing like the girl jeans commercial, you know? Then once you finally get them off, she's like, better get in the shower. So you go get in the shower, she lays down in the bed and falls asleep, and it just kills out your romance. So just go with snap pants. I think that's what all the hip hop guys do. Just go with the snap pants.
I'm running out of questions here. How about let's see, what did I ask other people? Do you have any advice for the newlyweds?
Man. Well, my 2-year wedding anniversary is next Sunday, and getting married is a really serious, heavy-duty thing, and it changes your life in a lot of aspects, and I'm kind of at a constant struggle with being in marriage, to be honest, because it's like I'm at a mature level in my life and trying to be a stronger person, even though a lot of the people around me are still very youthful in the activities they do. So in that way, I'm kind of at terms with myself like, oh, am I missing out or whatever? But I tell you about this. It does put focus in your life, and it does put family in your life. And I never really had the family thing too much growing up. So being in a situation where I got somebody that I come home to all the time, you know. Sometimes I come home, things are rough. Sometimes I come home, things are good. But having stability is a great thing, and having focus where it's like, I'm not all girl crazy, I'm not all this, I'm not all that, you know, like I have a plan. I have someone that I belong to, someone that I'm working on things with. And I got married not thinking that, oh, I'm going to get married forever, because I think that's a boring fucking thought, you know. I got married thinking that, you know, we would go, we'd try to make it a year, and when we made a year, we'd be like, hell, we made it a year, let's go for another one. And I'm at my 2-year anniversary, you know, and say, oh, I'm going to be married forever. It just I think it would make me give up, you know. It make me be like, well, I'm going to be married to her forever, so if I diss out on her tonight, what's it matter, you know. But I think looking at it as a daily struggle, like everything, you know, like, I don't know. I was going to say straight edge, but that's so easy. It's just life. But, so yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a learning process, you know, but, they've been living together for a long time, which I'm in favor of. I think that's good for relationships. and they've been together. And I think they got it figured out. I don't think they need any advice. I think you just jump in there and do it. Peace. Word. You're making me serious, dude. You're making me lose my image. Yeah, that's probably true. And I keep looking at him because I want to talk to him, but I should be just doing this, I should just be focusing on picking up chicks. Yeah. Oh, you guys are politically correct and stuff, huh?
Yeah, we don't say chick.
You don't?
Or babe.
Yeah.
It's all about young women.
Honey.
Yeah. It's all about cheap whores. Now, I'll just say what you're really thinking. But I would like to thank, what's the name of the team? New Direction. I'd like to thank New Direction for coming. Yeah. I wouldn't have known that. I would like to thank the New Direction Zine for, hey, it's my interview. You talk on your own time. I'd like to thank the New Direction Zine for coming out to the Enkindels show and watching us and enjoying us and asking us about the things that we do. Because at first glance, I could see how some people would take the things we do offensively, but it's all in good humor. We're good people with good morals and good views, and that's just what we're out to do, is have fun. So until next time, take care of each other and love yourselves.
You want to know what I thought of the Grey AM? I was so nervous because they were so cute and they made me feel awkward sitting there with them. I didn't really know what to say, but I think I did okay. They seemed pretty nice, although they weren't very serious.
Is that on? Yeah. So we're supposed to tell you what we think of the show, huh? Well, put it this way. I think the girl would be okay, you know what I'm saying? But she's gotta lay off the heroin a little bit. You know, her hair's fucking freaking out all over the place. I swear to God, I mean, we have some vitamins in the kitchen. I think we can hook her up, you know? You know what I'm saying, Eddie? See that? You got some of that heroin off of her, right?
Bunch of asshole goofy guys walking by. What's up, Vest? Tough guys. Okay, am I on? Alright, we're here at York Galleria now. Gonna ask some people, we're gonna find out what the people of York or the surrounding areas think about New Direction.
Can I have a moment of your time, please?
I'm really sorry.
Alright, thank you. Okay. Can I have a moment of your time? I was wondering what your feelings on New Direction were.
What?
New Direction is the product made by nail art that produces a smell that makes you nauseous.
You guys are good.
Question quick. I was wondering what your feelings on New Direction were.
What the feelings on what?
New Direction. The internet hackers or a cult that broke into the FBI system. And what are your feelings on the youth being on the internet and doing these things?
I think that it's getting out of hand, and something has to be done to these hackers that are hacking into places where they don't belong, top secret installations and things like that.
All right, thank you very much. Happy holidays. So you've heard it here first. New Direction should stay out of installations. I was wondering what your feelings on New Direction were.
I don't know what New Direction is.
It's a song by the Gorilla Biscuits.
I don't know it.
Oh, alright, thank you. Evidently, the public does not know about the song by the Gorilla Biscuits.
Yo, dude, the environment's whack, so you better recycle.
Could you guys tell us all who you are and what band you're in?
Hi, I'm in Brian. We're in today's band. Brian. Evan. Oh, my name's Evan. And I'm David. We're all on stage today.
Alright. Could you,
Go ahead, man. Hit us with it.
Yeah. Alright.
It's a tough question.
Alright. Okay, first question. Question you probably get every interview. Tell us about what you feel about the comparisons to Lifetime that everybody talks about.
We actually don't get that every interview.
Really?
Yeah, we like to think that people are past that now. Yeah.
I wonder if people have heard the new record, because I think the new record is a lot different. I think I've only been with this band for like the last, how long?
About 8 months, actually.
8 months?
Yeah.
So I guess I've been with them for a while, but you know, I was on the outside. I was a spectator before I was a player in the band, and you know, there is, you know, every band has influences. Every band has, you know, its influence when writing stuff. But, you know, it always takes time for a band to find its own sound, its own identity. And, you know, if you listen to the new record, I think, like, that whole Lifetime thing will be totally debunked. Plus, you have to understand, like, me and Chris were the only people in the band when the songs on the last record were written. We were, like, 17, 16 years old. So, I mean, we were young and, like, impressionable, and, like, yeah, I mean, we were highly influenced by, like, bands we really liked, and we still like, but, like you said, like, it takes a while for a band to find sound. I think it's really unfair for people to, like, without giving us a chance to just, like, write us off. But, I mean, like, in the end, if people are that dumb that they're just gonna, like, dwell on that, and, like, not even pay attention to what we're doing now, like...
We don't want to be our fans anyway.
Yeah. So there. Yes. Set the record straight.
I have a question
about life.
The layout in the new CD
is
a lot different
Where'd you come up with the idea for that?
We kind of just like brainstorming one day, driving through a snowstorm, and we start, we wanted to do something fun, and
more of a concept.
yeah, we just wanted to have fun, so we did it. Basically, we found a photographer and kind of put all the shots together and just got a bunch of our friends and went to an apartment in Queens one day and just did all the shots and made up this little story about it, and, just for fun, and also because I know I love to be able to see really see band members when I in the liner notes when I buy a CD, so we wanted people to be able to see who we were.
We just wanted to have more of an identity than the average hardcore CD you buy punk CD. It's we want it to be fun and it's campy. It's not supposed to be taken seriously, and it's not supposed to be necessarily too goofy. It's just fun and I don't know, trying to do something a little different. So
that's all.
So far, since you guys have been involved in punk rock, what's the most positive thing that you've seen?
I'd probably say in general, just the whole punk rock community is a very positive thing. I mean, I couldn't point out any specific instance, but just the whole how it's just a really big sense of community, with bands and touring and all the people you meet, and it's a really cool thing because it's a lot of people don't even know that punk rock and hardcore exist, and it's really cool. We're all really fortunate to be able to be a part of this community.
Yeah, I mean if you're a regular if a regular band, you couldn't put out a 7-inch tour of the country and have people 5,000 miles away from you know your songs. Yeah. And I mean the biggest thing for me, I've gone on 2 full US tours and 2 East Coast tours, and I met probably 300 people and slept on 50 different people's floors, and just each experience is a life experience within its own. I mean, we're all taking off school to do this band, and I mean, we're not making any money necessarily right now, but we're doing it because it's it's what feels right. It is what feels right, and
it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, and getting to meet even people like you, it's just every day it's a new experience.
So you guys played in Pittsburgh last night, right?
Yeah.
So what's it like playing in a venue like that compared to moving to a barn
with a broken stage?
Well, we've never played in a barn before.
Yeah, we have played in a fucking barn before.
It was a warehouse.
It was a total fucking barn with barn doors and a cow out. The Mega Rock Arena was a barn.
We played just
we played in a barn.
It was a warehouse.
Call it what you want. There was water on the floor.
and so yeah, it's weird, but it's good. I mean,
it's the way it works. I mean, we opened that show, and this show, yeah.
I mean, it takes a while to establish an audience.
We open clubs, we headline bars.
Yeah.
As long as people are into it, I love playing. Yeah. Same goes for everyone else.
Yeah. This show is just as fun as last night's show.
I mean, it's good. We definitely I'd much rather prefer playing a place where you got good sound and things are mic'd, you got monitors. Because I mean, I'm not we're all kind of anal musicians to a certain extent, and we're not about punk and doesn't matter what we sound like. We put a lot of care into.
We're all a little bitchy about how we sound. That's just because we want people to be able to enjoy it,
And for us too,
Yeah, totally.
Well, I think you sounded really good tonight.
Thank you.
I thought the show was great. We traveled 2 hours to get here. We made it just for you guys. And
Sunbury,
Mifflinburg. Probably no idea. Bucknell University.
Yeah, I know that. I know you guys.
Well, we're glad you came.
Yeah. All right. Just one last question. Tomorrow there's going to be a vote. Change the national anthem. Your choices are.
There is?
No, but this is just a hypothetical question.
Okay, wait. Time out. Dave is a naive member.
Okay, your choices are A, Queen, We Will Rock You. B,
Chris's choice.
Wait, what is this? Queen, her queen.
Okay, the national anthem is going to be a vote, hypothetical. There's going to be a vote tomorrow to change the national anthem.
Really is going to be a vote tomorrow. Everybody go polls!
Your choices are A, Queen, We Will Rock You. B, Bismarcky, just a friend, or C, Striper, to hell with the devil? What do you choose?
Striper. I'd say Striper.
I say yellow and black attack. I say Striper, but wait, I gotta go with Clean because they're my boys. And I think it'd be really cool if the national anthem were from a gay band. That'd be amazing. Yeah. It'd be cool. Well, it'd be cool.
Can I think the national anthem should be changed to the old Dirty Bastard song.
Yeah.
No, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it.
Wait, I agree with that. I seriously agree with that.
That'd be a good national anthem, don't you think, guys? Okay, bye.
Any last words?
National anthem should be changed to
Bumped up beyond all recognition.
In conclusion, I'd like to say rock and roll in the pussy hole.
Evan, terrible.
Language. Rock and roll in the booty hole.
Why am I being videotaped?
You for your New Direction video zine?
No, I have to go to lunch.
You have to go to lunch. It'll take like 5 seconds.
No,
Come on, just one question.
one question.
Are you making any preparations for the upcoming Y2K dilemma?
No.
No? Not stockpiling anything? Guns, knives, bricks, bottles of beer?
Nothing.
Well, okay, thank you. You ready? Hi. Could we interview you for New Direction video zine? Ask you a few questions?
I guess.
How many plans for this summer? What you going to be up to?
Going to Hawaii.
Going to Hawaii? Anything else? What are you going to do in Hawaii?
I don't know. Go to the beach.
Go to the beach, some swimming, fishing,
Mhm.
anything like that? Nothing major?
No.
No? All right, thank you.
Ian! How's it going, Ian?
The upcoming Y2K dilemma?
Nah, I don't watch TV or videos that much.
Oh, you don't? Are you doing anything in preparation for Y2K?
Nope.
Not getting any... Excuse me. Could we interview you for a New Direction video zine? We have a few questions about the upcoming Y2K dilemma. Are you doing anything to prepare for it?
No, I'm not.
Nothing at all? Okay, thank you.
General consensus around about Weis Markets and Walmart in Lewisburg seems to be that there's not going to be anything happen. I think in all, out of all the people we interviewed, we only had one respond that they were making any preparations for the Y2K. I don't know. Seems like some serious problems going on here. You know, whatever. I forgot what I was going to say, so we're just not going to use this at all. You for New Direction video zine?
No.
No? Oh, come on. Just a few quick questions. Just one question. All right. Have you noticed a increase in the amount of non-perishables purchased here at the store now that the Y2K is drawing near?
No. I didn't see it here.
No? People are not buying any more canned goods, guns, knives, nothing like that?
Nope.
Propane,
No.
generators,
We don't have all around here.
alligators. All right, thank you. Questions for the New Direction video zine?
Okay.
Have you made any preparations, if any, for the upcoming Y2K dilemma?
Absolutely not.
No, not stockpiling anything, any sort of water, canned goods?
I think it's overrated personally.
Oh, so you're just kind of passing it off? All right, thank you.
Off the air, I've heard stories that missiles could go off at any time.
That's right.
Because I don't know.
Soda machines, they're going to be turning off. Cars, they're going to turn against people.
I don't see it.
Ants, everywhere.
Sure. Aliens.
Aliens. Bands of, I don't know, desperados roving the country, trying to steal people's canned goods. You're not making any preparations whatsoever?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And I also heard video recorders won't work anywhere either. So.
Sounds like a problem.
You guys are in trouble.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Can we ask you a few questions for New Direction video zine?
What?
Just a few interview questions about the upcoming Y2K dilemma.
I don't know nothing about that.
You haven't made any preparations for it? In case the power goes out? In case the food runs out? Anything like that?
No.
Nothing? Nope. Just kind of passing it off, not going to worry about it? No. All right, thank you.
Has Wendy's made any preparations for the Y2K dilemma?
I don't know.
They didn't stock up on anything or prepare the computers in any way?
I don't think so.
Do you think your intercom will turn off, like, after it happens? Do you think that'll be messed up?
I think it's all bull.
You do?
Yeah.
Carefree guy. The beef recipe?
I don't know.
All right.
You think you'll get a name tag then?
I like that.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Can we interview you for New Direction video zine? Just ask you a few questions. Oh, come on. Just one quick question? I don't want to. All right, thank you. Any preparations for the Y2K dilemma? We are at Ollie's Bargain Outlet. This is where a lot of people come to get their Y2K supplies, things you see at an outlet, a lot of old crappy books, plastic chairs, shopping carts, who knows if they're selling those, bamboo sticks of some sort, all sorts of stuff. Let's take a look inside. Alright, here we see their large selection of AstroTurf. You got green, brown, black, darker green. It's pretty important stuff for Y2K. You're looking to stock up. You're definitely going to need AstroTurf. Keeps bugs and things like that out. Let's move along. Alright, as you can see up there, they also sell tanks here at Ollie's. This place has got everything. You know, there's not much you couldn't do with a tank. Protect your home, protect your resources, your food, your water. Anything you want to protect, Ollie's got it covered. Look, he's dressed like a witch up there. Alright, we're still moving through the aisles here at Ollie's, and as you can see here, they have a great selection of outdated video games, CD-ROMs, Harpoon 2 Deluxe, and these are all Y2K proof because they were invented so long before Y2K, and it's such a simple program, there's no way they can possibly go dead. So it's a pretty safe bet. $2.99, $4.99, $6.99. A lot of cheap crap. You're going to want to check it out. Alright, here we see some small Rubbermaid islands. You can load everything you could possibly need to survive for, I don't know, weeks, months, years in here. Bodies, dogs, livestock, all sorts of food. You put it in there, lock it up. It's hermetically sealed for, like, you know, as I said before, several years. Good choice for Y2K. Anybody looking to stock up, keep their kids safe, just throw them in here. There's no oxygen can get through. They'll be perfectly preserved. You thaw them out after this whole thing's done, maybe in 70, 80 years when technology is back up to speed and all Y2K proofed, Y3K proofed, and just thaw your kids out.